All right, all right. What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you the top. We're in the top 50 now, guys, of the top 100, the Johnny Radio top 100 albums of all time, voted by you guys. So I'm so excited to get into this. We're in the cream of the crop now, guys. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. I'm about to share my screen, and here we go. All right. So at number 50, yes, I'm psyched already, man. T for the Tillerman by Cat Stevens from 1970. Absolutely one of the best albums of the 70s, period. And in my opinion, it's Cat's favorite, best record. I mean, this has Wild World, Where Did the Children Play, even Sad Lisa. Everything is a gem on this album. There's not one bad track. And then, of course, Father and Son, just one of the greatest ballads of all time. I mean, you got to have this. So glad it made the top 50. That's awesome. Now at number 49, we got Band on the Run by Paul McCartney and Wings from 1973. Absolutely worthy of being this high on the list. It's, yeah, definitely one of Paul's greatest solo albums. I mean, the title track, you've got Jet, you've got Let Me Roll It, the closing track, 1985, which is such an underrated classic. Again, just like the last album, there's not a bad track on here, and one of Paul's best. So I absolutely have to have it. This is great, guys. Oh, man. So now at number 48, Kid A by Radiohead. Was wondering where this was going to land, and good spot for this one. Even though I like the bends a bit better, and that was in the 50s, this is in the 40s. I can't be mad at it, man. I mean, this is Radiohead changing the game in 2000, just really walking away from guitars almost completely on this record, and just reinventing themselves beautifully with songs like Everything in Its Right Place, Idiotech, the national anthem, How to Disappear Completely. I'll be honest, guys, I've been revisiting this album a lot lately, and it holds up in a big way. So glad it is high on the list. That is cool. Now at 47, we got Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones. I mean, absolute classic from 1971. Definitely a great pick here. I mean, you got Brown Sugar, Wild Horses, one of their greatest ballads of all time, Can't You Hear Me Knocking, Sway, Dead Flowers, Moonlight Mile. I mean, just one of their greatest albums. And yeah, so cool to see it high on the list as well. Oh, man, it just keeps getting better, guys. At number 46, The Band from 1969. Many times I've said I never really got into the band until I saw The Last Waltz and listened to that soundtrack. And honestly, that's my favorite versions of some of these songs, like Up on Cripple Creek and The Night They Shut Old Dixie Down, are the live versions from Last Waltz. But I absolutely understand why this is kind of the representative album of this band. Of course, songs from the Big Pink as well, but so glad to see the band get some love on here. One of the greatest bands of all time, quite simply. Now at number 45, we got Paul Simon with Graceland from 1986. Pretty cool to see this high on the list. To be honest, I mean, this is not one that I revisit a lot, but I definitely understand its significance in so many ways. I mean, culturally, what Paul did with the African band was so cool. Of course, the big hit song was "You Can Call Me Al," but I mean, so many cool songs like Diamonds on the Sole of Her Shoes and Under African Skies is such an amazing song. It's definitely deserving, and glad to see it on the top 100. Man, this is a really good episode, guys. I'm psyched about this. I hope you guys are too. A little bit more 80s love. We got Purple Rain by Prince and the Revolution from 1984. Absolutely. I mean, Prince just at the top of his game, even made a movie. This was actually one of the first movies I saw in the movie theater back in the day. And the movie kind of holds up a little bit. Prince was not even a bad actor, but the music is where it's at, obviously. I mean, you got Let's Go Crazy, When Doves Cry, the title track, one of his best of all time, Darling Nikki, Computer Blue. I mean, so many classics on this thing. Man, I mean, The Beautiful Ones, another great track on here, and amazing performance in the film, which also, Morris Day was so fun in that movie. But man, what an amazing soundtrack, and so deserving to be on here. Okay, now at number 43, some more 80s actually. The Queen is Dead by the Smiths from 1986. This is not one that really I've really sunk my teeth into. I really appreciate the Smiths, and I think for some people, Morrissey is kind of his voice is an acquired taste. I really love some of their songs, like How Soon Is Now from Hatful of Hallow. I love those ones that are a bit more atmospheric in that way. Of course, I understand why people love this record, like the biting, sarcastic lyrics and things of that nature. But I really need to revisit it and see if I can find an entry point into this one, because so many people love it, but just not exactly my cup of tea. But now at 42, this is my cup of tea. We got Electric Ladyland by the Jimi Hendrix Experience. I have a feeling we're going to see all of Hendrix's albums on this list. And I was so glad that Band of Gypsies has made it already as well. But come on, man. I mean, All Along the Watchtower, Voodoo Child, both versions are incredible. The Long Blues one and Voodoo Child Slight Return. You got Crosstown Traffic, Burning of the Midnight Lamp. This is just an amazing double album. And what a way to go out for Hendrix. I mean, just amazing. And now at number 41, Tumbleweed Connection by Elton John. Yes, man. I give this album a 10 out of 10. You see it on my wall of perfect albums behind me. You can actually see it there. And it is deserving, man. This is just a masterpiece that he and Bernie Taupin just put their just beautiful art together and created this thing. I mean, every single song on here tells a beautiful story. It's in a way a concept album, because he's really went full Americana and in some ways Old West and country, like country comfort, and just every single song. Ballad of a Well-Known Gun, My Father's Gun, Talking Old Soldiers is an amazing song, this old kind of bluesy tune, and that's where it has this timeless quality to it that is just incredible. And of course the production as well, songs like Come Down in Time with the orchestration, with oboes and all kind of instrumentation that no one would be getting away with nowadays. I mean, this was just the early 70s, man, the best time in music history. And so glad this is high on the list. So that's this episode, guys, 50 to 41. I am really excited with how this list has come out so far. I hope you guys are too. I mean, just amazing. I really appreciate you guys. So many of you voted, and I mean, this is coming out, I think, really rivaling Rolling Stone and any other publication for that matter. Stick around, guys. There's 4 more episodes left. Can't wait to see what number 1 is. And I think you probably have a good idea that it's going to be somebody worthy of it with how this has been going so far. So leave me in the comments below what you think. How do you like this episode? And yeah, just keep the conversation going, guys. We got a lot more coming. Top 5s every Friday, album reviews, so much more. Thank you for watching, and as always, Viva La Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.